Said hello to the baby. Said hello to my friend's dog, who is very good. And yeah, that's pretty much where things are. Got a really nice pizza from a very hip and trendy part of Philadelphia that we ate for dinner, and now Diego's out for a walk, and I'm starting up Disco Elysium. Oh yeah, we need to go to the. It was like this. The front of this building, I think, has got the. Oh yeah, this is the window. Yeah, this is the bunker window. Right, because I can just go in under here. Where? There we go. Is that the? Yes. Okay. There's the entrance. So previously I had almost slipped beyond the point of no return, but as it turns out, there is like a weird health thing here where if you don't have health, you'll just get got. Anyway, they sell Nosafed for like 90 cents a pop at the store. So I just bought a bunch of Nosafed. I think I ended up increasing my health once. So, you know, we'll get through that. Yeah, I got her. Gonna make a quick save and then gonna apply my face directly to pain. Let's go.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
Here we are.
As she says the word officer, you feel a spike in the agony.
Oh no!
It sounds
Failure.
like the entire radio frequency range is screaming directly into your neural pathway. No, buddy, that's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
Yeah, do the job.
Really now? Check this out.
You're over
Ow.
with a new surge of violent static. It feels like a blood vessel exploded in your brain.
Keely,
Well, that's rude.
You're mad. Who do you think you are? God?
Excuse me, sir, I have been subscribed for 45 months. Twitch wanted me to let you know.
Twitch is helpful like that. Thank you, Coco. 45 months. Did you know that I would describe that as a pretty, I feel like a big number. Might be like a 9 times 5 kind of number. Or a 3 times 3 times 5 if you really want to be proper about it. It's a pretty good one. Thank you. Thank you. Did a bunch of big gaming.
No, I'm not going to fucking kill you. If that had been my plan, you'd be dead already. All things considered,
Humankind. I feel like I've heard. What is Humankind? Is that the game that I've seen a game that people are talking about?
I'm the best that ever lived. Put me in.
Dre Snug.
I'm glad that Terra is here to show up Coca, to let Coca know how much shit he is. Like, obviously 47 is better than 45. I think we can all agree. Humankind is the Civilization-esque game that apparently does things better than Civ, which isn't very hard. It's most games in that genre. Diablo 2 Remaster is the single best quality of life feature that you've seen in gaming. Interesting. I'm intrigued. That's, you know, send me to the Diablo 2 retirement home. Look, all I'm telling you is this. I have kept trying to play Civilization, and I have a miserable time every time with it. And then I played Endless Legend. And Endless Legend was what I always wanted from that type of game. There are probably important differences between Endless Legend and Civilization that I am probably not appreciating. But that is my current situation in life. Oh, DTR is automatic gold pickup. Good. Because, like, why wouldn't you pick it up? It's not like you have a cap on how much you can carry. Just pick it up.
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field. Wow, check out the big brains on you. You're not entirely wrong.
Right? That was the thing. I think the thing that would always get me was the, like, I feel like it was always side dungeons that would have enemies that would drop a lot of small piles of gold for some reason. Yeah, like 48 gold, right? That's the exact amount. Instead of just being in one nice pile.
A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world. At the upper limit is the large prime number.
The large prime number. Speaking of large prime
It's
numbers.
used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
She likes telling you about the machine. Keep her talking. Look for an opportunity to break loose.
So have you experienced it yourself?
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through. I built it myself.
Oh, I built it myself, I said, looking at my torture device.
And she's proud of it too. As she ought to be. This is way beyond your abilities.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented.
No.
But we are beyond that, aren't we?
Kim, shut the hell up.
Oh yeah, way beyond.
So will I be like this forever?
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a...
Yeah, we're here to serve you a DMCA takedown. This is like listening to McCall TTS. Yeah, how what about the... Alright, just turn it off.
You're big boys. You can handle it. Stop being so damn melodramatic.
Oh, no. What did they do?
On mattress. Turn this.
Oh. Okay, so someone made a gif of the torque cam. That's good. That is very good. Just the freeze frame of the headphones in air is just an all-time powerful image.
God damn it. Fine, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
The gun she's carrying is a two-barreled front loader, not like the murder weapon. Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much. There's only 3 meters between you and the machine. If you keep her distracted for long enough, maybe. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for
So,
questions.
how did you know we were coming?
Bide your time.
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while. So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
She didn't rat you out, by the way.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find to my back.
As opposed to the other knives she's finding there now. Hardy for one.
This could have turned out pretty bad for me if you hadn't walked right into 25 bands of ultra-high frequencies.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching, though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first.
Yeah, it was Classier.
Oh, I knew the kitten had claws, but not like this. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Yeah, your first guess wasn't off.
Titus and his boys, man. He told us you were on the coast.
Even now, Kim is a paragon of professionalism. He is trying to make a clean cut of telling her she was betrayed.
Well, fuck. Those guys liked me, I know it. If this is what happens to people whom people like,
A dull despair is creeping into her voice.
how the fuck do the rest of you get by?
Look, I opened them up, all right? Don't blame them.
I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same. Like what? I already told you I didn't do it.
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to
Mm-hmm.
herself.
Should you say that Lily was a likable person?
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types. Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings, but I don't think she's perjuring herself.
I'm listening.
You got an alibi?
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon you. Yeah, and I'm sure they also made some funny remarks about it. They always do. I've driven a lot.
I mean, that's fair. Sometimes you just drink a lot of beer and then that means a lot of piss.
Can't do either without some power of mind over bladder. And anyway, that wouldn't have been enough time.
No, actually.
Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, explain. Don't know it, but also,
Evaluating your competence as a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
the shot couldn't have come from the roof. Or we would have all heard it downstairs.
Aha.
She has a point there. No one mentioned.
So you've got a gun.
And?
Do you have another gun?
Sure don't.
A breech loader?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
What kind of gun is
A
it?
Noctway 80 front loader. Two-barreled. Not really what you were looking for, I'm guessing.
That isn't it.
Do you maybe have collect guns?
No, they're not practical. Break too often. Yeah. Evidence.
You like to hang out on rooftops?
Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Claudia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. She's got this great antenna.
What's so great about her antenna?
It's very powerful. I used it to tune into RCM frequencies. That's how I knew to be prepared for your arrival. The view's pretty bomb, too. But you might say the antenna was the main attraction there, yeah. Along with Claudia. Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, as I said before, the shot had to have come from afar. No. Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my style.
I mean, they were the symbols of the revolution.
So now I'm leaving revolutionary symbols around? Come on. I never did understand why, when someone dies, a hothouse's worth of flowers has to die too. No, I did not. Yeah? Where?
I was hoping to get some points. Okay, so who killed the merc then?
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Martinez.
Police radio? You've been following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claus's room, lying on his side. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
So what happened Sunday night?
She eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity.
It's okay. We just want to...
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Klasha comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
Did she also seem high?
Oh yeah, super. But I didn't think too much of it at first. I'd seen her party hard before. No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
Isn't it weird he came up with this plan right on the spot?
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
Her idea?
Yeah, in cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone. She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy Boys.
She lied to you about that, too.
Yeah, I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed. As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. No gunshot, nothing.
But even if this is true, weren't you worried this lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going...
She doesn't want to talk about this, but not because she has something to hide. She doesn't want the guilt.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
So if you didn't kill him, why hide?
I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
So this is what she was scared to tell Titus. This cop.
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
Oh, fucking me.
Fucking hell. And why me? You hits especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
How do you know this?
Everyone in Jamrock. The cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you?
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name.
Okay. So you know my real name?
Harry Dubois. One corrupt motherfucker
Uh-oh.
with a disco pants.
Oh,
and
I guess I'm a corrupt cop.
To La Puta Madre.
So she knows your name. That doesn't mean you're on the tape. Criminals make up bogeyman stories about cops all the time. All of this just means that you're effective. Criminals know you and are scared.
I don't even know who they are.
Right. Sure. You don't know.
I'm sure I'm supposed to know.
Yeah, sure.
She doesn't believe
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough.
Wait, what did you do to this Madre anyway?
You know what I did. I fucked him over. And now I have Harry Can Opener in my lair. Fucking Titus.
Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you singular or plural?
Wait, so...
She might know something.
Yeah, you had your death squad
Wait.
with you. What happened?
I
to
had a
you?
death squad? Who was in the squad?
Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. You had 2 guys and a lady. The guys looked pretty buff. Lady wasn't bad either. One of the guys seemed chipper, a blonde. The other had a brooding something or other about him. And the woman was the only one in uniform. All were carrying.
Uh-huh.
That sound about right?
No idea who these people are. Literally.
No.
Well, this has been a great talk, really. But I think I'm going to hit the road now.
She means it. You better make your moves.
Mm-hmm. All right. Rude Diego would destroy the machine. Well, do you know about the bunker?
What bunker?
Just the bunker.
Don't know anything about it. No one's been around.
Yeah, I was wondering that too, Frank, because there's the woman and then the blonde guy. Oh. Alright.
Keep calm. Breathe in.
Momentary window of clarity. Let's go. Oh no! Did I just die?
The violent white noise becomes
All
even
right.
more overwhelming closer.
Hold still and try to have an apocalyptic vision.
Officer, are you okay?
Don't worry, Kim. I'm just having an apocalyptic vision.
Pain intensifies as your hands.
What are you doing? I told you it's best not to move.
Kim!
Look, I know this isn't very fun for you, so let's wrap this up. You have a tribunal to attend.
She knows about the tribunal.
Do you know something about the tribunal?
Tribunal is an awfully fancy word for what they're going to do. But yeah, I was listening to their frequency. They've finished their investigation. Now they're gonna put on a show before meting out punishment. Even though those assholes gave me up, I'm worried for the boys. And you, watch out for yourselves. You seem to have a habit of walking into traps.
They're setting up a trap.
I'm guessing you don't know that a 3rd mercenary has come to town just in time for the tribunal. Now you do.
If one hornet can kill 40 honeybees in a minute, then 3 hornets should be able to kill 1.
Okay, alright, conceptualization. This is not helpful.
Or more, since the
A 3rd. Oh, this is bad.
As I said, watch out.
The pain is becoming unbearable now.
Glad to have been of assistance. Best of luck to you, officers. Revishal's a bitch.
The woman runs past you and disappears into the darkness of the tunnel.
Well, that was rough.
All things considered, it could have gone worse.
Shouldn't we go after her?
No, I don't think she did it. She's someone else's case now.
It's too late now, anyway. She's gone.
Now we have to come up with a really good excuse for why we walked right into a trap like that.
Well, it's
This
because
isn't
it's
going
the
to
design
be
of the game, Kim.
Her tent. Maybe there's something in there.
Alright, well, back to playing the game. Drama me. Okay, fine. I appreciate that game. I see what you did there.
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately. It was pitched by practiced hands. She's used to camping out. The tent looks old, but well maintained. In the darkness of the tent, a rolled-up sleeping bag, cooking utensils, some books, and a kerosene lamp. It reeks of cigarettes. Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines.
See anything?
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine, it's a leather notebook. You pocket the worn brown leather journal.
We should read this immediately, like right now.
All right. Oh. Interact.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket. It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name, Schneller. Schneller is a stationery brand from Gottwald, beloved among architects and engineers. She's got good taste and must have taken whatever she recorded here seriously. The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled. The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently, perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out, with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the margins. It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
What kinds of logistics?
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape, short wry observations of people and places, probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. The way some of those question marks trail off into ellipsis. She was going through a tough time. Staff issues, always tough on the leadership. You smell traces of betrayal.
How far back do the entries go?
The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable. Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely. She is referring to betraying a previous employer. Does this suggest she did it in self-defense? That name isn't mentioned as far as you can tell. Small wonder. Would you talk about La Puta Madre in your journal? You do see an M.
Will this be the first ever finished? I think it will be.
M is
Like, ever.
March 9th and March 15th. Great. M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching, but also, I feel it in my gut, to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Well, I won't stick around just to twist my own neck by constantly looking over my shoulder. Then again, isn't that what I've been doing ever since I got the call? The call? Did M...
I would say...
Why?
Yeah, and I would say that not just because I don't have to deal with the combat of Planescape Torment, but like I also feel that I like the writing of this a lot. Well, you're gonna need more votes. Squad Arms 3 is at 14, and I think Twilight Princess now Twilight Princess, this is its first poll, so it's only got no multiplier. So you're gonna need to get some votes. This is where we stand right now. So got Wild Arms 3 out in the lead. Twilight Princess, Dead Souls, even Cold Steel 4 all kind of in striking distance.
Been holed up here for 3 days.
Yeah,
now.
2X is tough.
I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know.
Ooh, are we gonna have a realignment? Is the realignment happening?
I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people.
Uh-oh.
Boys, for example. But experience tells
Oh no, it just ran the okay. That particular instance there was one of the times it just ran the two votes together. Wow, Twilight Princess coming together maybe. Well, we'll see. Obviously, folks, a Update your vote as you want.
Did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly. The most recent entry is from today. It reads, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
It looks like she might have been framed. I wouldn't go so far as to say that. We have other reasons to arrest her.
How did well, Rudiego tried to destroy the compressor and that didn't work. It was like an 80% chance that would have failed. So Ruby got away. And now we're just reading her diary.
Besides, I'm not sure her life as a fugitive is going to be much better than Guido's. Especially if she has problems with the Madre. No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure. The head of a major Jamrock gang, specializing in drug production and trafficking. A very bad person.
He's not 100% sure you're not indebted to this very, very bad person.
So who killed the merc?
Could have been Titus. Then again...
Well, no one heard the shot.
Maybe there's a Hardy boy we've yet to meet, who acted as his accomplice. Either way, we need to keep an eye on him. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling in rags. Questions to ask. Let's be careful, though. The tip she gave us about the tribunal was disturbing.
Yeah, that is concerning. I'm really concerned that about a bunch of heads are about to roll. But we'll see how this goes. You know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything is going to be fine here, folks. Just take it easy. Don't worry about it. We're all good here. This is totally normal. All right, well, let's walk back to town where it will be safe and normal. As it always is. I haven't really... So, I will tell you right now, the only thing I know from looking at things on the internet is that we're going to end up in this Sea Fortress building. Other than that, I don't know what's coming. That's the only thing I know, is that we end up in this fortress building. Well, we'll just stroll in the town.
I'm all out
Oh.
of shits to give, loincloth.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to the fucking reckoning. Put your damn gun down.
Oh, boy. Oh,
People
boy.
are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through. All right? Shut up. Not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
This is the mercenary at the gates.
Oh, yeah, the
His chest
Scab
rises
King.
and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm.
Shh.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
He is facing overwhelmingly superior firepower, and he knows it.
Peaceful.
Oh, there's a guy. Okay, that's the other one.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, she was right. That must be the third mercenary.
The big one is the mercenary at the gates, the scab leader.
If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
A sound strategy. He's the leader.
I mean, it's all the names in this game are sort of a distortion of things that we're familiar with. Do I just interject myself into this? Yeah, we're out of time.
The mercenary tribunal.
What do we do?
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
No, let's go.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had you.
Yo, of the 100 nobles watching, 100 were impressed.
Now that's a great game.
Superstar Cop would dive in head first. I think you're right. Yo, hey Flame Tier, thank you for the 8 months.
Fuck.
Wow. Okay, thanks, Rude. I can see you're drunk.
Ah, yeah. Welcome to the fucking party. You're probably gonna get killed too. I don't give a shit if you're cops.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human
Yeah,
beings.
I don't think these mercenaries are civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. You feel your fists contract as you stand there between these men, all carrying real weapons. You really, really should have a gun in your hand by now, or something dangerous. This feels scary. No, it's okay. Soften him up and trust the others to attack if it comes to that. Make him talk. Present an argument. I'm building you together here. This is it. If you talk to him, he will rattle you, not the other way.
Oh, think of an argument. Let's do it. Think of an argument. Talk your way out of this.
All right. Here we
All right.
go.
All right.
This is an illegal tribunal. Krenner would never sanction this. Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick. You only have time for one.
Oh boy.
argument. Choose wisely.
Who's in charge? Cornell does not. I see. That's one I don't believe. I don't think they care about that one.
I am a Cornell major with over 15 years of live combat experience. When my colonel gets
Oh, maybe
killed,
Down
I
was the
claim
secret knowledge.
I lead the platoon on a retaliation strike. Nah, I just have the biggest gun.
Oh boy.
Technically, the other man has the biggest gun, but we're beyond that now.
Wait. What's the highest rank?
King Reaper.
Oh, all right.
You're right. But you see, I want it to end in bloodshed.
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else, and his hand is off the gun. This did something. Easy now.
Oh.
Tell them these men didn't do it. There's a peaceful way out.
I don't like that. Yeah, they didn't do it, dog.
Yeah? Who did?
It was someone who's not here now. None of these people did it.
How fucking convenient.
Oh.
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
A sniper did it.
You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? What if I just shot one of your pals here?
Maybe telling him the truth is not useful.
How about the kid? Tell me. Magic fucking sniper one more time.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who...
Why doesn't he believe me? Because he's in on it, probably.
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him, all together. Titus said, we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud, in a public place.
He was shot.
You're lying. DePaul heard it.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
I don't know if saying him hanged was only a cover-up is good. But... Yeah, when they confessed they were lying. Oh, who got shot? Oh, is he just...
The shot rings in your ears. A low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something. The young woman stands and looks behind her.
Oh,
The
okay.
shot has flown over her head, crashing a small pane of the glass window behind her.
I missed.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said it was a good way to end a Sunday night.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now, or there will be another shot.
Just stand there. Oh, goodness. Wait, am I going to point to the mercenary? I don't know if that's helpful. The Wild Pines rep does not approve of this.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
Yo, she knows you're out of control. She told me.
She's gone, you stupid fuck. Sailed off 5 minutes ago. She doesn't give a shit about you, Silos. Stay cool! Don't do anything stupid! The company bitch is gone. Laylee's gone. Fuck are we still doing in this shithole?
Guys, I just get in the way. I don't even have a gun.
Hold your ground. Any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself.
All right, we'll see you later. So where is Claudia?
Who the fuck is that?
Glacia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left.
Oh, god damn it, Garda.
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
What do you mean she left?
She left. Her room's cleaned out. Right before these assholes showed up.
We should have arrested her.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one.
You're all drunk.
Yes. So what?
Your judgment's impaired.
Nah. I'm clear as day. Fucking government-ordained super soldier.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
Alright, whatever. Let's go. I'm incredible suggestion powers. 42% always wins.
Of course, nothing bad will happen. Talk about his dead friend. He seems stable enough.
He doesn't seem stable.
Even better, it will further destabilize him.
Okay.
This might be a very bad moment to come up with this, but he's Corty, right?
Yes, go on.
The man he's mourning was called Elise. Cortana.
Oh.
Could be short for Cortana. Could they be brothers? Ask him that. What could go wrong? It's a discovery.
I'm gonna get him with facts and logic. It's gonna be fine.
Yes,
this will be good.
It will calm him down and won't cost any lives. Lives that could have been otherwise spared.
Sometimes I don't trust the parts of my
And
psyche.
if not, lives aren't that
Okay, rhetoric.
anyway, including yours. There are billions.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Don't fucking talk to me about my brother, Loincloth.
Okay, yes. Immediate failure. Things are worse now. He's observing your every motion.
Oh boy.
What's that, Loincloth? I can't hear you. Sounds like you got your mouth full of dick. Rude.
Shit, this is it. Tell him anything. Tell him you have more information.
Yo, kill me and you'll never find out who killed your brother. Alright?
Rude. Kill him.
Uh-oh.
The porcelain man raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His hands are steady, and the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly. An Easter AR-FA-7, built for taking out light armored vehicles. It will devastate you.
Oh.
You stare down the barrel of the gun. You see Rude's mask behind it, his eyes in the slit of the helmet, like a camera lens, focusing on you. 0.6 seconds remain. There are 6 little black dots in the tip of the thick barrel, like a honeycomb. This is a knock cannon. It shoots 6 rounds in one pull of the trigger. God, you're so frail. Too frail to think further. Time is running out.
Oh boy. Where's Kim?
From the corner of your eye, you see the lieutenant raise his pistol and aim it at Rude. He's trying to find a straight line of sight before the rifleman can take you out. It's not easy.
Well,
he has 0.4
dodge the shot.
seconds to do so. He won't make it. You're on your own. A low shot rings. You
Am I
feel
dead?
tapping.
What?
Rain on your chest plate. Heavy drops of rain.
Okay.
Then the sound of dice rolling
Oh.
as the cuirass distributes the shot.
I wore the armor. Easy peasy. Oh, this is probably gonna make them mad, isn't it?
You got hit. The armor took most of it, but still your ribcage burns. Feels like blood is slowly seeping into your lungs.
God, please.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. An extremely difficult shot. 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses. You hear a scream.
A scream?
Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind
Uh-oh.
you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers.
Well, this has turned into something.
A look of happiness. His eyes seem unnaturally bright, shining like stars. Something in the fear must distort him somehow. He is evil, and the end. Here it comes. Death.
I mean, very low. Let it happen.
You simply blink, then something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark. A distant blur as you recede into it. The Hardy Boys are yelling. Someone is running, jumping over you. In the background you hear gunfire shatter glass, and then a man in pain. a familiar sound. It's Titus with a splat like meat. You hear bullets
well,
to him.
this didn't go well.
His voice, still giving orders, grows fainter. A gurgle. Feels slick and warm with blood. The pain is too strong to know what has happened there. Even clutching to your consciousness takes everything you got. Most of what's down there. It's all gone. Open your eyes now. You have to see what's happening. Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows cast by them. Like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out.
I mean, there's a white shadow. It's always there.
Stay with me. Yes, keep talking. You hear me? Stay awake.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And a cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone. When suddenly, you sense something behind him. A shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising his pistol at him.
Wow, this is getting pretty grim.
He's pushing down on your wound with both hands. Scream immediately.
All right. Kim, trust me.
There.
What? I failed that?
You hear your bloody lips mumble.
Incredible.
But he does not understand.
Wow.
He does not look into your eyes and see the fear there.
92%.
He does not trust you. He just shakes his head.
Damn.
Still crouched over you. You hear a distant gunshot. Velvety smooth. A red circle has appeared on the lieutenant's jacket. It's growing fast. Like a pillow, he falls on you. Cold nylon and blood slumped on you as the lights go out. All the lights. The last thing you hear is the sound of his spectacles landing on the pavement next to you.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
Yo, come on. I want to save Kim.
Kim, there is no Kim. There is no fight. It's over. It was. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh, God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours.
Yeah, this is a detective game. Well, we're near the. This was like a big confrontation that the game was building up to.
And rotting. And being disinfected. And smelling of drugs and feeling saliva in his mouth. Drifting in painkillers. Thrashing in his own sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved. There is a radio in the distance. A radio of the world. Playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world.
Hours turn to days.
Well, I mean, it's an artful game, not dumbly grimdark.
The infernal engine was outside. The clarion call.
The engine of a caprice Kinema.
No, it was him. He is the infernal engine. Can't you see? He never stops. He only gets worse.
You see Kuno's familiar shape in the found pants. It turns double. Then
Kuno?
From the pain, he says,
Coinslot's dead?
You can barely hear him. The pain is so bad.
Wait, what happened?
Kuno just told you your friend is dead, and you're crying about pain.
Oh, whatever.
That doesn't seem right to Kuno. The Beano clad was alright. He didn't deserve that shit.
Is Kuno my partner now?
Nah, Kuno's just lying to you. The fucking boo-boo wagon took 4 hours away. He's probably gonna live. To the hospital, fucktard. Try to keep up with Kuno.
Thank God. Okay, he's alive.
They say you got a lot of people killed, like half the town. They say you didn't do shit. I guess that's cool. So I thought I'd stick it out.
Wow.
He's not saying Kuno. He's saying I, and not calling you a...
Kuno, there's something different about you.
Is he ill or something?
Nah, Kuno's just off speed for a few days. Being off speed makes Kuno sad. Makes Kuno think about shit. Sure, Kuno's gonna help you with that.
You said
Kuno's
half
like
the
giving
town
you
is
a break-
dead?
Yeah, it was a fucking massacre.
Wow.
You and Kuno are the only ones left here?
Relax. The kid is just messing with you. You didn't actually get thousands of people killed. There were only 10 people present at the fight. 10 times more than that is very unlikely.
You tore some shit up there, pig. Got shot too. How would Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking doctor. Pretty fucking bad, Kuno thinks. But you're one lucky pig. The doc took the bullet out and said you'll live. You got shot in the shoulder too, but luckily you were in that fancy teapot and it took the hit for you. Are your legs attached to Kuno? Can the Kuno move your legs? The fuck should I know?
You won't be able to dance much, that's for sure. You should be able to live with limping around, though, if you can call that a life.
Has anyone from my station been to see me?
You keep asking all this weird shit from Kuno that the Kuno has no way of knowing about. Kuno did?
He didn't.
Yeah, some cunt from your station came over and knife fucked you when you were sleeping. Nick's Fuckleave, I think he was called. Said he was a doctor, then fucked off and told me to phone him if you shit yourself.
If he did triage and left, you must be relatively stable. We're detecting druamine in your bloodstream. It's a potent morphine-based painkiller. The good doctor must have given you some. It's gonna suck when it wears off.
Why, in the name of fuck, would Kuno be it? Kuno's fucking smart. Kuno wasn't in that fuck pile. Kuno knows when shit goes south, unlike you.
All right. Well, that could have gone better.
Go easy, pig. You want to lean on the Kuno or something?
Ouch. Ouch. The kid turns double for a second. Damn, that hurts. Breathe.
I guess it could have gone. I guess I don't know what the full range of possibilities is.
You feel like you're about to fall over.
So, how is it?
I feel fantastic.
Kuno can see you trying to shit him, but Kuno's unshittable, so fuck does Kuno care?
Still, you see something akin to respect in his eyes.
2 days? Kuno's been out longer sleeping off the speed train. 2 days is nothing. 2 days is nothing to the Kuno. Titus died. Some of his goons too. The whole fucking harbour is in lockdown right now. Even Kuno can't get in.
Everard probably used this armed altercation as an excuse to completely barricade himself in the harbour and cut off all communications with the outside world.
Oh, interesting. There you go.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. No one goes in or out. Shit's paranoid now. Yeah, she's way gone pig. Kuno's been here for 2 days, and Baby Beard and you are the only fucks in the building.
Of course she's really gone. What did you think?
Yeah, fucking dead. Died in the hospital, I hear. Union's all weepy and shit. It's probably your fault.
It probably is. Fucking Butterfingers.
Rich bitch. Yeah, probably. Boat's gone. Kuno'd be fucking fine too if Kuno had a boat. No problem. Kuno shares the info.
Kuno shares the info. Yeah, what happened? What do you think I should do now, Kuno? Kuno, you're so helpful. You've taught me so much.
The fuck you asking Kuno for? How would Kuno know? Kuno's fucking 12.
You don't know?
Tough shit, pig. All Kuno knows is the harbour is in lockdown. Town's fucked now. Half the Hardy bitches are dead, and even your company bitch left.
He's really been keeping tabs on you, the Hardys, even the company rep.
Kuno thinks you're fucked, but I can help you. What you got? Bounce that shit off Kuno.
Again. Something in him is shifting, changing.
Yeah, what? What, Bells?
The flower, Kuno!
Fuck, pig. Kuno doesn't know about this flower shit. Kuno's not feeling it.
He's wrong. What does he even know?
No, Kuno.
Sure, pig, sure.
The hole in the wall.
Fucking roses if you want to bust this. Huh? That could have been there for years. Kuno thinks it's a dead end.
The fuck, Kuno?
You want Kuno to be a yes man? Or you want me to tell it like it is? Walls are full of holes here, pig. Even Kuno knows that.
There is no telling when it was made. He had a point there.
There are fucking footprints everywhere, pig. Pigs are too into this footprint shit. Kuno just saw footprints outside on the sidewalk.
I know we're supposed to be having this. I feel like there's obviously you're having another version of this. We're having this conversation with Kim, and it makes way more sense.
Yeah, that sounds real to Kuno. Forensic shit, true crime shit. Let's check out some crime scenes and assess shit. Pig style. Anything else?
Yo, miracle hasn't happened yet.
Miracle? Shit. What is this weak shit? You gotta watch your own back. Miracles don't fucking happen in matinees. Get real. Shit ain't nothing to Kuno. What now?
I'm not gonna give up.
Will Pig, you ready to walk, Will Pig? So, listen, Pig. Kuno's been thinking about shit and, Kuno's coming with you. Help you wrap this shit
Wait,
up. Final sign.
Why do you want to come with me?
This scene is dead. Kuno's out of here. Might as well be a pig. Big up fucky fingers on me way out.
Kid would make a half-decent sharpshooter, no?
Hand-eye coordination.
Look at him. Life hasn't been easy on him. You want to drag him along and put him through more shit? Your shit? Trying to recruit him is like trying to make a pet out of fire. This kid recognizes only one authority. His own. He is streetwise. Knows the people. He could be useful.
All right, saddle up, Kuno.
Accepted the Kuno like a motherfucker. What are we gonna do now? Yeah, debrief Kuno. Let Kuno know the plan.
A gust of wind blows in from the bay. The duraluminum box around you vibrates imperceptibly. A familiar cold, a red thread on the roof upstairs. Taut, plucked like a string by the gust.
Bitch next door. That's what Kuno's thinking too. Good call. Let's rock it, Pigman.
Well, this sure happened.
The fan stands still. The switch must be broken.
The switch is broken. I just wanted to get some cool air in the winter.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You make out notes on this and other recent cases. Very little. This is a daily write-up. He's just started copying notes from his notebook, preparing them for filing. The case appears to be named, however. HDB 41 0803.1015. The Hanged Man.
I don't know. Trench coats are kind of a lot, and hats are also unnecessary. Like, I appreciate the aesthetic, but also I wouldn't actually want to deal with them myself.
The child. Dom's unfinished. Dom's unfinished too. The man with the hole in his head. Boring ass shit. Motorcycle emptiness. That's a cool case. Kuno can solve that shit for the Beano. No one tells Kuno what to call.
Well, I feel like a peacoat is very trendy for women, right?
Pig.
I still see that a lot, but not like a full trench coat.
This year, you can see references to half a dozen stories.
Oh, am I gonna take damage if I run? That'd be funny.
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
Oh, alright.
Gift, huh?
What could this gift be?
Suspicious to Kuno. A trap, probably. But don't sweat it. You got the Kuno spot on you? Let's go in. Yeah. Fugitive on the run shit. Kuno's seen this shit before.
You look at her rough, jagged handwriting on the note. She was in a rush, but not panicked. Deliberate.
I don't know.
Focused.
Like, here's the thing about hats is like, I mean, well, I think it's generally accepted that it was the automobile that killed the hat, right? 'Cause you got no space for it. Blows away.
The medicine cabinet.
Just doesn't work. Doesn't connect.
Nah, pig. That'd be too easy. Let's keep looking. Smart chick. Kuno never leaves shit behind either. Kuno's a pro.
Kuno, get the fuck out of my way, Kuno. I mean, that's something I've heard. I don't know if there's like a true definitive answer. Uh-oh. How'd that red string get here? Oh, this must be, she's hinting at where the shot is.
You see the same two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman, only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
Oh, Kuno knows this shit. Ballistic shit, science radio shit. Shows where the shot came from.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez, B prime, B double prime, and B triple prime. It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof, B triple prime, the island in the bay.
Pig? You're really fucking onto something there.
There are ruins.
Yeah, Kuno's seen that shit.
Hmm.
Crazy shit. Ain't nothing to Kuno, but lots of places to hide there. Kuno's got no fucking clue.
What?
You need to pig this shit, cop style. Cool shit, Sub-Zero shit. Kuno's listening, you got his attention. So what's next?
Gotta go to the island.
The wind blows in from the open window. The boy squints, looking into the cold distance across the water. The lead is flimsy.
Yeah, sunglasses,
Go
exactly.
around
Sunglasses are
Martinez,
part of that
looking under
too.
every rock and talking to every person. But what else is there? There, across the grey water, amidst crumbling concrete, a birch tree, the ruins of a flat tower, remember?
To do, you mean? Nothing. Harbor's closed. Everyone's dead. This scene is dead, pig. Totally what a sniper would use.
An aircraft gun, yes. Yeah, let's go to the island.
Yeah, why fucking not? Just one question though.
How are we getting there?
How are you gonna get to the island? Kuno has his ways, but that ain't for your fat old ass.
Wow. Don't we have a boat?
There's this lady in the village. She, yeah, the boat's there. You go, do shit there. You'll get one on the coast.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely, you know, like anything, there's a bunch of reasons. All right, well, to the fishing village.
Kuno's gonna scram now. Can't be seen with pigs. Can't shit on Kuno's good name.
All right.
So yeah, see you on the C4 island. Try not to get shot or drunk again. Kuno's counting on your ass.
Wow, Kuno. Disrespectful.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil. This was Cindy the Scar.
Mmm.
The red-dyed fuel oil glistens. This was painted very recently. And blood, some of it may even be yours. Looks like a giant mop was used to turn it.
Yeah, I got Kim. Look, I had a 92% chance to warn him, and because Kim truly trusted me, and I failed the roll anyway. Okay?
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable? The fuel oil catches fire immediately with a low hiss. A bright orange flash.
God, I'm on my way.
Rain turns to
because I didn't show. Well, it was a 3% roll. All right.
A gust of cold wind, and the fire falters.
It's time to go to the island.
Slowly, the flames subside. All around you, rain falls on the great city of Rivershore. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters.
We've basically been in hell the whole time.
Winter's grip on
We'll be done soon enough, Frayed. Please.
Is here.
Oh, it doesn't work even to succeed. Oh, there you go.
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your jacket grow heavy. The cold finds its way under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you. You're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol.
What is in the west?
Sheets of rain over the water.
I like how shivers just sort of tells me about the air.
The ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinez, with its motorboats and gently swaying.
Man, speaking of storms, I can't believe we're you know, I hope I don't know if anyone here is in New England, but if you are, stay safe. If you're in the New York City area, stay safe. There is a hurricane bearing down on Long Island in New England, so truly you know, concerning times, especially for an area that doesn't get too many storms like that.
The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol.
Who are the ghosts?
Rise into the sky. The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Urban coastline, rain dripping off Etonite-covered roofs. Cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction. A defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water. Coal City, end of all lines.
Mm-hmm. What's in the east?
There's a fleet on the corner.
Was born in... All right, yeah, but like
small triangle under the counter by the window. Beyond that, the strike breakers have gathered.
Florida was always destined to return to the ocean. Like, that's nothing new. It's happening a little faster now. I mean, there's not any we don't really have too many earthquakes on the East Coast. That's more of a West Coast thing. Good old San Andreas fault.
The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide. Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain.
Well, yeah, I mean, a San Andreas fault is when Grand Theft Auto San Andreas crashes, but is also when there's an earthquake in California.
La Ducienne, King Dries passenger harbor. Cruise ships flanked by dock arms. Cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributor.
Is Florida the state that's going to be destroyed? Yeah, I think so. I think Florida is probably the first one. First one to get destroyed.
Kuron, the lower middle class. Distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain.
It's hard to say, though. Arizona is a pretty strong candidate just because of the water rights situation.
A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide.
I hope there isn't a betting market for that. Which will be the first U.S. state to collapse?
You have never been there. They don't need the law east of the river. These spring thaw will not last. The winter will return to Revachol.
All right. Well, off we go. Man, I'm almost wondering. I'm gonna see if I can buy some more Nosafed. Wait a second. I feel like this is a good idea. I should just get more drugs. Look, it's an RPG. The shop is still open. Everyone is dead, but the shop is still open, okay?
Is this about the questions again?
You said I wouldn't want to fuck with
Free. I
Freet.
don't really know anything. Because Frit has an army.
Oh.
She blinks at you, confused as to why.
Like an
you
army?
ask such an obvious thing.
Yeah, like 2,000 or so.
Just a corner shop.
I don't know. It stops people from robbing Frit, I guess. If they know there's an army, I mean,
there you go.
I don't want to fuck with them anyway.
Well, you could probably swing real high in a storm.
You think the police, like, bother catching shoplifters? Frit polices themselves, so...
A small.
Oh, Moira survives the ghoul. Oh boy.
Okay, here. I hope Saint. Okay, here. I hope Saint. Okay, here. Okay, here.
All right, cool. Gonna live, damn it. Need to do something behind Lieutenant Kitsuragi's back. Just get him shot, dummy. A well-timed tooltip there. Thank you, loading screen. But I have my own solutions. I wonder if I was actually able to fast travel. Well, it's too late. I just walked it. Yo, hey car, how's it going? Hey ma'am, I need a boat.
Officer, what happened? You're limping. Why are you limping? You look terrible.
She sounds almost disappointed with you. Reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
Yeah, some people hurt me, alright?
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
Yeah, well, I'm not. I don't really. Did I do any of the ideology quests? I think I found communism. I read about inframaterialism, and we built a tall tower of cards. So that seemed like very ideological.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
I have not looked up what ideology quests are, but my guess is they are optional quests that you can do to further a particular ideology. I don't know what other ideology you would have besides communism, though. Seems like the only ideology to me. Oh, is there? Where is their leaderboard? I mean, leaderboard drama is never fun. Although usually it's, I don't know. Usually it's the fault of some particular people. Yeehaw boards? Oh, RDR2 boards. Oh, they were added in the final cut. Interesting. Can I? Okay. What's on that island?
Used to be some kind of fortification there before.
Yeah, well, I mean...
For the communards.
It was. Turns out some mods in the Yuga community are real dipshits, and they got dragged rightfully. Moderators feel that circumventing category rules to take the challenge out shouldn't be allowed. And okay, people are like creating new rules to preserve. I mean, that's like, I mean, y'all remember the like years ago of Just Cause 3, where when I beat the guy's Just Cause 3 time, he changed the leaderboard timing method to include time without loads, and I hadn't submitted a time without load because of course I hadn't, because it wasn't needed. And so he was able to appear first on the board before my time. So that's like always like the classic to me. And like, of course, like I just added a time without loads, and like, what was he gonna do? First off, he said there were 5 minutes of loads in Just Cause 3, which like, I know you're lying out your ass, because there's at least 20, and I went manually counted, and there was like 22 minutes of loads.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
Wait, who has then?
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me.
This must be one of the many fortifications that was used in the dying days of the revolution against.
Yeah, it's a pretty big difference, right?
Before they took this city.
The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such. The twins. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Anything I should know about getting there?
Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there.
Aye, aye, Captain.
If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull, I just got it nice and yellow, and no drinking on the boat, and no joyriding.
What if I want to rock? Rock!
See, that makes me not want to lend you my skiff. On a boat, rocking leads to capsizing. That there is an absolutely 100% rock-free skiff. You got that?
All right, thank you.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
All right.
A skiff with a small steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts?
Oh, the Boba Skiller? Yeah, I've seen that. It's pretty cool.
Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
Oh, we gotta get tunes on the boat.
There. This is now a rock and roll skiff.
Cool.
It'll keep you company on this lonely voyage.
Let's ride!
Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever.
I mean, this is just, we're just going to the final sequence here, right? Well, look, horses are difficult to control, okay? Are you gaming right now, Brosif? Are you just uncontrollably, irrevocably, immutably gaming? How is Kuno here? Not at the present moment? Okay. Oh, did the... Was it a clip that got Twitch deleted? That might have happened.
The boat comes to
I never deleted anything myself during that whole Twitch DMCA scare. But I'm pretty sure things were deleted that, you know, automatically because Twitch has its head up its ass.
In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance.
Good. You made it?
Welcome to the island. We've got the end game.
I mapped the place out, and it looks like both of us aren't gonna make it. This is Death Island, the Hellmore.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, exactly. Don't... I will stare you in the eye, telling me I will look at your copyright robots and wait for them to tear me limb from limb. Thank you.
Maybe Kuno's just pessimistic because of the massive speed hangover. I did scout the place out. I can fill you in.
The kid turns away from you, cautiously looking to his left and right. He's on the edge. He hasn't been here before either.
Ah! All right, well, that did nothing. Tires are falling apart. The rusted chain trails off into the ocean. Stairs are gone. This house is not protected. Stairs are safe. Careful. Careful. All right, I guess you really can't go that way. Medium distance, large caliber. What diff?
An old cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side and across the floor. The cables disappear into the wall to your right.
This shit's cold?
Yeah. Tap on it.
A hollow ring. The canister is empty. Dust falls from the generator and down into the ammo lift.
What does this mean?
Fuck does Kuno know?
Is it not the wisest man who knows he knows?
You have taught me the meaning of wisdom, Kuno.
Yeah? Kuno's fucking wise like that? Kuno's gonna be a real wise pig?
Say nothing.
The wind outside picks up suddenly, with a faint howl. Inside, it's warm.
Smells like mazout. Heavy fuel shit. Dunno. Looks like downstairs somewhere.
Alright. Seems good. Alright, seems like someone may be living here. Dishes stained with sauce and fire.
Books and magazines lie scattered on the floor and on a makeshift cupboard. They are not particularly well organized. Most are soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories from the 20s and 30s. This disparate digest includes the classic Animal Adventures.
I love Animal Adventures.
Popular depictions of man versus nature by amateur naturalists T&T Harpin, husband and wife. Widely read by people from all walks of life. Who doesn't like nature? Who doesn't want to survive? Among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized stories, you find a magazine cathodique for electrical engineering. Then it's back to pulp. Light erotica, an international thriller about circuit benders.
Been reading shit here. Hooked on the book.
So anything's +1 for communism.
Not that you can tell. This is a digest of someone who's dead bored. Most of it is for entertainment purposes. Fittingly right next to the radiola on the floor. Maybe it's a little old-fashioned. There's a nude mag. More than that, you can't say. The print in some of these is pretty small, though. This person has good eyesight.
Oh, is this a bed? Is that what you're telling me to take a nap?
Spring mattress in the corner, resting on piles of soft cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out caracal blanket.
Check this shit. Someone's been squatting here.
Yeah, that's the point. I'm gonna create real
This shit looks
communism.
Like Kuno's place.
Do you think whoever slept here?
You force the rest of the sentence out through pain, thick as molasses, without really hearing it.
Hey, Kuno doesn't want to hurt your feelings, but you look like shit. Maybe you should lie down in the bed, like recover before you die.
Yeah, let's do that.
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there.
Dogs are very comfy. That's right. 0.0001%.
The blanket feels cold. The entire room does. Concrete and cold. Minutes pass. Half an hour maybe. The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant. Your eyelids close until you feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly, the world begins to hatch from the blackness. It's evening.
All right. Well, there's no UI, but I'm sure that's fine. Nothing bad's gonna happen today. Oh, all right. Well, I guess I'm going this way. Everything's normal here. Go down to the chain. ¿Dónde está la chain? Was it the chain the thing I was walking on? I don't think this is a chain. This is a pipe. Maybe the chain's this way. Nope, can't get over that way. Nope. Oh, here we go. Walk into the water now. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Sure. Oh.
Dolores Day.
Oh, Dolores Day.
Of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry. Off to advise the Queen of Shest, most likely. This is the Holy Suzerain of Mwindi and Insulinda. Definitely not your wife.
Definitely not my wife.
You need to talk to her. Think of the historical knowledge you could glean. I don't know, man. What is the Holy Suzerain doing here? Something seems...
Hey.
Hey,
How are you doing?
I'm doing really good, actually. Both professionally and romantically. I've come to a fulfilling and peaceful period in my life. Well, how are you doing, Harry?
Well, not doing very well.
Don't say that. I know this positive thing sounds stupid to you, Harry, but it works. We all have an obligation to be happy. You too. And you will be.
Something seems a little off here. Or what are we doing?
I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I just don't have time to...
What's in the bag?
Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown, a toothbrush, travel documents, the crown of immortality.
Aren't you already wearing one?
Oh, this. This is just a wreath. The crown of immortality is made of rarefied light, mana and raw palladium. It was passed on to me by the rulers of late antiquity.
She looks at the suitcase, not knowing what more to say. Then, over her shoulder.
Anyway.
So, where are you going?
I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry. Might as well be another lifetime.
Could you stay for a moment? We gotta talk.
No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive, epic showdown. I want to go to the aerodrome. I have tickets for the 10:20 flight to Morova. Really, we don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us. Our love. Our unborn daughters. It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Ravachol and you. And you have to be alone. In hell. Forever. That's just the way it is.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a very good way for things to be.
It's not. But
what?
I don't know why I said but. There is no but. That's it, yes. We've talked about it 1,000,000 times. You will get over it. Just like I did. People do. Things will get good for you again.
Where in hell? Stop. You're only making it worse for him. You never help with anything.
Yeah, rhetoric. Yeah, I don't remember who you are anymore.
See? It just takes some time. For you, it will take something like 20 years, maybe? It was hard for me, too. I used to think I couldn't live without you. But I can.
Yeah, 20 years is a lot of time.
Yes. It only took me 1 year, maybe 2. Phew. Yes. But that time is gone now. So very gone.
Yeah, I don't know if I really
What
want to deal
other
with you.
things? We've been through all the things.
I don't think you're Dolores Day.
I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day?
Oh, you're the ex.
Wasn't I Dolores Day just a second ago? Now I'm the X thing? You're confusing me. Look, I have to be at the Lausanne Aerodrome at 10:20 p.m. I still have a light rail to catch. I haven't even bought the tickets yet.
Yeah, I'm getting so much closure from this conversation.
I'm glad too, but I have to go. My friends are waiting for me on the platform. I can't let them wait. It's impolite. I will. The morning? I don't understand. Yes, it really, really is better that I don't. Yes, Harry, I am. Things have gotten much better for me, now that I am the ruler of the known world. Oh God, it's already so late. I have to go, Harry.
A tiny golden watch with red straps around your bony little wrists.
Yeah, I bought you this figurine.
I don't want it.
I thought
it looks expensive. I don't want it. That's not what figurines do, Harry.
But then the figurines don't do anything.
She looks at the headless found rider between your fingers and doesn't know what to say. The figurines don't do anything? Anything at all. But I thought the historic figure she had. Yes, I thought it would be good.
How about some dice?
Harry, I don't want things. I want to go to the aerodrome. I didn't ask for things. It's too late to give me anything. I would have liked the headless fallen rider back then.
Yeah, I've been reading books.
That sounds nice, Harry, but I really don't want to argue about ideology with you right now.
This won't be an argument. It will be emotional and true.
Oh, well, these are both bleak options.
A long sigh. 1 millennia in the making. Apricot-scented chewing gum brushes your cheek.
I am not a star. I'm a confused young woman eating your mind. There are no stars. There is no light. There will be no future. There is only this intersection and the aerodrome, where I must go. Incessantly, brutally, utterly without redemption or hope.
The star has gone out. She cannot rekindle it. You cannot rekindle it.
Yeah, but I thought I had a vast soul.
Within or below matter. Just the dull no of a mind made up. Just like 4 billion others. I am so sorry.
We both said a lot of things. We were very young.
It was her. I can feel it.
Yeah,
I can see it
you wrote
in
it.
her tender long fingers, in her wrists. Her hand wrote it. Said those things.
As Queen Regnant, I write a lot of letters.
You need to recite it to her. For effect. All of it.
Rhetoric!
No
Can we not?
Yeah. Put a stake through your heart. She'll get hurt.
Pain threshold.
Collateral damage. She won't get hurt. She'll bend out of the way.
No.
Okay, Harry. Okay. It was morning and you slept. The room smelled of cigarettes and Rowans. There was hoarfrost on the ground when I left. It was autumn, the first one we had together. But you have to understand, it was 1 million years ago. No, it was 100 million years ago. I was someone else then, filled to the brim with love for you, hanging on your every word. Oh, Harry, you were the coolest. But I am no longer that person. This has taken her place. It will devour you. Harry, I will eat your mind.
The light of the video rental shines through her dress now. A DeLorean figure, cut in black, moves below. It's still her. Her legs, her breasts, her hips.
There was a bow collector.
42.
Oh yeah, these are some of the thoughts I've
That
had.
is the light rail that took me to Quran, to school and work. Every morning. It's the same stop I met you at, Harry. 100,000 million years ago. No human being should still remember the position of atoms such eons ago. It must feel unnaturally sad. A sadness so ancient, it is shared even by archaebacteria.
What about Voyager Road?
It's here, Harry. We are on Voyager Road.
Oh.
At the end of it, 300 meters from the stop. We used to come here to rent videos. There, you could not pay the electrical bill. It became a lightless tomb. The years you spent training for the militia, my parents' money, it was not good.
Surely the alcohol didn't help either.
Were we drinking?
Everyone has a little glass of wine every now and then. I certainly do. It's a Queen Regnant thing. Is there really anything left? If not, we can always repeat one of the things we have already talked about. Talk about it again. If you do not feel like doing that, then you should let me go to the aerodrome.
Don't let her. Don't let her go there. You should redo the
I don't think I should
Go
listen
over
to my brain.
the things you didn't say before, too. Make it go on and on.
I have to, Harry. Really, I've already missed the 8:30. I'm gonna go now.
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything. You should go on without me.
Whatever, I understand.
No, you don't. You're just being a martyr. And I'm really going now. The time I won't see you, but you will see me. Oh, Harry. This is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Morova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? A year? 2? 5 years ago? Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening.
This is
3
brutal.
times a week, at least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental. I'm suffocatingly beautiful. And young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time. So long ago.
Yeah, this is bad.
Oh yes. This is real darkness. It's not death, or war, or child molestation. Real darkness has love for a face. The first death is in the heart, Harry. See you tomorrow.
This is weird. I think I see what's going on, but still. Well, that wasn't. At least I, you know, brought the figurine. Really, what can matter more? Although now that I brought the figurine, I'm like, oh god, that's what it was about.
Oh, there, man. You've been squealing and thrashing around. Crazy. And now you're bleeding too? Again?
Look, I'm super mega fine.
Sure. That's why you mumbled about bitches. Real fine. Right? Pig takes it like a man. Good for you. Bitches always trying to damage you with psi weapons. Psi style. You wouldn't believe the shit Kuno sees about to see. Now let's get this shit back on the road, yo. Just make sure you don't die. Kuno's no fucking mortician.
All right, cool. Thanks, Kuno. Army surplus winter scarf.
You see a small metal door nested inside a larger one. A heavy steel blast door. There is a conventional keyhole above the handle.
How do we open this?
Kuno don't know how to pick this lock. This one's military shit.
He's right. It would be better to open its big brother. A powerful engine hangs beneath the ceiling. It must control the blast door.
Yeah, the console over there. Yeah. Let's get this big shit open.
All right. Wait, what? This console.
Green paint flicks off the monoblock aluminium cabinet. There are rows of switches on the front panel, a frequency band, and even a keyboard. The keys rattle like teeth. This keyboard hasn't been functional in decades.
Old hardware from the big power box upstairs. Circuit bender shit. Military grade. Kuno isn't a machine meister. Agent ouvert. Alluma. Radio diffusé. Yeah, why the fuck not?
This device was used to control the electronics in the room. It could open doors, control lights, function as a radio computer.
Kuno's gonna stop you right there. This ain't gonna work. Not without the juice. You gotta feel that shit if you want it to work. Let's look outside, maybe.
All right. Well, I think this door goes outside. Hello, I'm looking for fuel. Just let me walk under the water again. It'll be fine. Aha!
There's a rain-soaked mattress on a concrete slab, only half covered by the crumbling roof. At the head of it, double embrasures, firing slits like two eyes in the wall. This is B-triple-9 on the island. A nest, a single-person mattress, modern, civilian use. Brand name, Marjorie. There's a fuel stain on the cover, along with cigarette burns. And an empty can of beans on the ground next to it, filled to the brim with cigarette butts. The silhouette of a tobacco picker adorns the paper filter. The brand, Tio Mortieri. The same rear brand from Land's End before. Interesting. There's a firing slit in the wall in front of you, like a little window. Quite old and grimy from years without cleaning by anything other than the rain. The springs screech as you lean on the mattress and crane your neck to look out. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of you, like a tiny landscape painting. 1 kilometer across the water, the ruins look familiar. A towering skyscraper, its top floors shaved off by artillery fire. Capeside apartments. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A and 33B. The red chimney and collapsed back of the 4-story tenement in front of the whirling in rags. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 10. The doomed commercial area. the box-shaped silhouette of the whirling in rags. You see a small fleck of white on the rooftop, the upstairs window of Clausia's room, in the rain, reflecting light.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker, you see in the window or not?
More than that.
Kuno fucking knew it. This is a sniper's nest, right? Fucking assassin action. Kuno barely understands what's happening, but he likes the shit out
Specific violence. I love it.
Where? Right fucking on. Let's get a move on. We're out in the open here.
Kuno is suddenly very concerned. He's like, wait a second. Guns? Violence? On me? Never. Oh, we'll have to put the fuel in the generator? Is that this thing? Or was the generator? No, the
console is powered off.
No. We gotta juice this thing first. Power it up. Power.
I guess this thing is the generator. For some reason I thought it was called something else.
This old cylindrical The boy helps you out, holding the canister up to the fuel tank as you tilt. Dark brown, viscous fluid pours out, and the room fills with a chemical smell. There's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder and a start rope on the other side. Kuno flicks the switch. The recoil start wakes the old generator up instantly. The machine sputters like an old warhorse before settling down to a rattle.
Winning? We're doing this?
Oh, that was the door I came in at. Right, okay. Well, I gotta use the console then, I suppose.
A dim golden glow, and
shit!
the door comes screeching to a halt. Behind it, you see a hole in the concrete wall, where light shines in.
Mm-hmm. Light, you say?
Fucking right! Kuno doesn't know, but Kuno wants to know.
Can I do something else with this console?
Why? The door is open.
Push
The
light?
lighting in the
Yeah.
room turns on with a sizzle.
Slide the radio dial.
The dial slides under the dusty glass, dark and silent, despite the power being on. You make out defunct stations on the UKV frequency. The words, failed insula, are written on the band.
Whoa! Told ya? Military mega grade. Also like 400 years old, I think. 1,000?
It's an air-gapped system, an off-air military model. Its circuits are nearly impossible to bend, i.e., it cannot be remote controlled.
All right. Well, this is a door to me. Okay, can't go left. It's deflated. Deflated rubber dinghy. Small white flowers. Oh no. Are we gonna find the end? Uh-oh. Hey, it's a sniper. Hey, dog.
An old man,
the deserter,
wearing tracksuit trousers, leans on the frame stock of his rifle. He gathers a big ball of spit in his mouth, then spits it out into the extinguished fire before him. He raises his black eyes, hooded by creased eyelids, to meet yours, unclouded by cataracts. His eyesight is sharp.
Well, you retain your eyesight.
My eyesight? Yes. Helps me see all the shit. I did. And you opened it. How?
Generator, console.
I should have burned that console down. Reactionary rock and roll music playing on the wall.
Alright, so maybe I announced I was coming.
I told you not to play shitty rock.
You weren't even on the boat.
Fucking old man. Couldn't keep us rocking.
Technically, this wasn't traditional rock. It was more independent melodic.
Independent melodic, that's right. It wasn't reactionary.
The fascists were right about rock and roll. It is degenerate. Hip gyrating, mental illness music.
Nice gun you got there.
It's not nice. It's a piece of shit. But it gets the job done. It's a 3-Angong 446.
Southeast Samaran made. Exotic. Must be defunct too. No modern rifle manufacturer of that name springs to mind.
Whoa! Massive gun!
It was sent to us by our brothers in the Xinjiao commune. Military aid.
It has stayed true to him. He can still make it sing.
You heard me. It's good now. Like chalk wiped from the board.
He's right. Almost no one remembers there was a third metastasis of the World Revolution in the Safre Empire, extinguished in 06.
They wouldn't like hearing their name in your mouth. Damn dog.
The time will come to win his trust, comrade. It is not now. You need to take care of the gun first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just keep it down, alright?
The fuck? No fucking way. Not on Kuno's life.
Wait, what?
Officer Kuno's got his keel 89.
Kuno's got a gun?
And he is gonna blow it.
Oh, no.
If you don't drop your weapon right now.
Even with the intensity he's putting in those words and the fidgeting in his pocket, the kid is unconvincing.
Disarmed by a kid. To hell with it. It's a walking stick anyway.
Not in a million years does he believe Kuno is armed. Perhaps it's the best end he can hope for.
It's out of bullets.
Like an amputated limb in the sand.
Pick up the gun.
His gaze follows your motions. The rifle feels surprisingly light in your hand. Frame stocked and patched in places with tape and wire. The rifle's in a shabby state, like a crutch that's seen too much travel. Hieroglyphs are embossed into the forearm, made of walnut. On the butt, you see Vespertine writing, burned into the wood. Triangong, 4.46mm, made in Xinjiao.
This guy smoked a lot of people with this, huh?
No response from the old man. The plastic cape around his shoulders rustles in a small bout of wind.
Mm-hmm.
The old man keeps following your motion with his gaze. His right arm twitches suddenly. Some kind of involuntary response. Something is slightly off with his motorics. This looked very much like the murder weapon. It could be used against him to get a confession in time.
So who are you?
My name is Josef Lilianovich Dross, Political Commissar of the 114th Anti-Aircraft Division of the 4th Army of the Commune of Revachol. I am a deserter, a partisan, and a prisoner of war. This is my termless surrender.
Wait. Like the fucking ancient army?
Yes, I am from the Insular Indian Citizens Militia. Recruited from Jamrock in 07. Trained in the École de Contrôle Arion. Consigned to emergency defense duties in 08. I left my unit on the eve of the landing. When I returned here on May 14th, the commune had fallen. Still armed and ideologically trained, I wrote a criticism of myself and resumed partisan duties.
51 minus 8 equals 43.
You've been on this island for 43 years?
No. I've been on other islands, too. I was in Resurrection until they turned it into a spa in 18. Then I was on E48, a nameless sound, until the sea washed over it. Then I came back here. That was 22 years ago. 43 years and 10 months.
I don't even know what that is.
It's inhuman. It's sick. It's not how a human being should live, but I had to. I couldn't just forget. I couldn't just forget what I saw. Hiding, fishing, waiting.
Where the afternoon grows late, on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, people walk home. Street lights will soon be lit. Further inland, the streets are alive with workers, men, women, children, street hawks and migrant laborers. The temperature is steady. Alto cumulus clouds form above Precinct 41.
Always waiting for her to return. Girl, child, revolution.
Girl Child Revolution?
Always.
Yeah, she better come home.
A waste. The material base for an uprising has eroded. The working class has betrayed mankind and themselves. The historic opportunity for a revolution has passed. It will not come back anymore, however hard I try. I was just 16 years old, 15 when I volunteered. I had a lapse of faith. And of courage, too. You could say I misunderstood the historic role of the proletariat and thought Mazovian socioeconomics were fallible. For a second, I doubted the irreducible laws of historic materialism. A second is all it took for reaction to take hold.
What's reaction?
Petty bourgeois terror. It's in all men. It's the same thing. You haven't seen it. Not really. Not naked. It's impossible not to be afraid. May the 13th, 08, 44 years ago. The horizon was black with coalition airships. Their petroleum rose to the sky, and it looked like it formed the clouds. Storm clouds. When they started shelling, it was dark magic. The combined might of international capital. All at once, all the greed and terror in the world tore into Revachol. It lifted streets from the ground and turned houses into ghosts. We were in the flak tower, huddled on the floor. The artillery was 80 kilometers away in Ozon, but I knew the commune would fall. We would all be turned into ash. So I said I was going to the map room.
A terrible shame still within him. The lobes of his ears are red with it. The shame and smallness of what he became.
You didn't go to the map room.
No. I climbed the chain link across the water and hid inland, in the bunkers there, like the weakest of the weak. A mouse, frightened at the ordnance all night, and the sound of the rotors in the morning, whirring. Airships. I climbed out into hell. The landing was complete. The chain was submerged. I had to swim back. The fortress was half submerged too. Shattered. They'd all drowned in the lower levels. or got torn to shreds above. The anti-aircraft gun had malfunctioned. So had I. I left them without ideological direction. It was real. I'd seen it. I'd
I
seen
feel like I'm done with this guy living in the past.
Those black eyes of his keep piercing you as he looks to some great
I want to know about what's going on now.
From it.
So you said this is your surrender?
You're with the RCM, the coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois morals in Revachol.
Yeah, don't worry. I have plans to turn them into communists.
Rock and roll posturing. You're the RCM. You represent the Moralist International, the enemies of humanity who took this city. I represent their adversary, le Parti Communiste en Hollande. Take me to them as a prisoner of war. I have relinquished my weapon. I can no longer serve. No superiors can relieve me of my duty. You bulldoze them all to a mass grave for trying to free humanity.
A spray of blood from his mouth on the black charcoal in the fire pit. Rene, the royalist on the coast.
Oh, so you never signed the surrender?
Liberal reactionaries signed that instrument. Traitors who should have been burned alive. I answer to the Communist Party.
He just wipes the blood from his chin.
Understood.
I don't think you did. You live in a delusion. Radio shows, speed racing, and sporting goods. It's not real. There's nothing serious in this world. It's a farce.
So what have you been using this gun for?
I've used it for killing people.
Even the kid can smell it.
Killing people? Like straight offing them?
It's a gun. That's what they're for. You want a moralist euphemism? Defending your family and your property. I haven't done that. I've used it to kill people.
You mean like lately? After the war?
There is no after the war. Class war is never over.
So he's continued killing after hostilities ended. Okay. This is it. You can feel it, like battery acid on the tip of your tongue. Something you haven't felt in a while.
But what?
This is what you live
Oh.
for. This is the shit. The great serotonin jackpot. The solution. Going straight. No euphemisms. He doesn't like those. No. Be careful now. Slow and steady does it. Make him repeat it first.
Have you killed anyone with a gun last week or two? Wait, which one did I say?
Nothing comes to you.
Oh.
Silence. His black eyes look at you, and in them a chill, like electricity running up your spine, crawling into your skull.
What?
All is not as it seems.
What?
Well?
Why are my shivering?
What did I just say?
What did I just tell you? Don't drop the ball now.
I don't want to tell you anything, you grotesque murderer. The who now?
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it again. This is dramatic flair on his part. Right choice. We're in. Do it, sire.
Oh, yes. That one. Ugly piece of work, that boy.
Did you kill him? Fucking tell this cop.
Kuno, why are you so invested in this?
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the commune of Revachol. I do not collaborate with murderers and pederasts of the liberal regime.
A drop of blood in the saliva. Exhaust him with proof. Pile it all on him. Get a confession. The gun. The murder weapon is the perfect opener. The scent of blood in the air. But what else? There was something you can't remember. Something about the tracks. Suddenly, all those tracks are so confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Go with something else first.
Oh, what about the track? What about the tracks, indeed?
Wait, here it comes. The goddamn Maybells.
Oh, yes.
The dried Maybells on Clausia's roof. There were Maybells in the grass when you got here. They're revolutionary symbols from the war. Nowhere else, nowhere in all of Martinez have you seen them this spring. Wait, don't forget the footprints. The diagonal prints in the dust in the secret space behind Clausia's bedroom. Now they're gonna come up.
Okay, thank you.
You got it. Remember, the boot prints were like no
Modern soul.
Got nothing to say about that boomstick, huh? You choking? That's the stick that did it.
It's a real gun. Not like the little musketeer pistols you RCM fascists have. You look like imbeciles. Why don't you ask them to give you real weapons? Going against automatic rifles with these toy guns. Of course you got those boys killed.
Damn, he saw you. He's watched it happen.
I mean, look.
He would have a good view of the tribunal from here. It's not just empty boasting. So he saw you. Okay. So what?
Whatever, stop squirming.
You let them all die. Pranced around. Let your little friend be shot too. I didn't get a good look at that. Tell me, did he bleed out? Who are you trying to prove this to, huh? Your friend. He's not here.
All right, that's the murder weapon down.
He's dead, isn't he? Murder.
Yeah, we've done the ballistics.
I saw you poking around there, looking for evidence. You're damn diligent when it comes to dead fascies. Did you like the view?
He's practically admitting to it.
Because it's a sniper's nest, you stupid fuck. Radio Gosh is right. You have worms in your brain.
Wonder what brand of boots you're wearing, buddy.
Everything is brands with you individualists. Who cares what brand my shoes are? Sansa? Some shit. Fucking imbecile.
The maker is called Sansarique, and the size is 42 to 44. These are not the unusual horizontal patterned soles you saw in the dust on the floor of the hidden room. They do, however, seem to be about the same
97%. Let's go.
Sire, you don't have
1
to
and 2.
them right now.
Racking those brains, are you? Desperate to report something back to your masters? They must have really loved that dead fuck.
The kid gives you a quick sideways glance and nods to acknowledge. The prints were his. You can see it in those eyes. He can't keep them from flickering, looking for something. The old man stares at his own prints in the ash around the fire. Silent suddenly, some strange process within him. A gush of wind. Seagulls in the distance. You've almost got him. Just the last little push.
Damn Maybells. The whole island is turning white with them. So many this year, too. The spring is coming. No, it's already here.
Yep.
Wash the filth away.
This is the island with the flowers, though, buddy.
They blossom on the islets before we fertilize them with our blood. Resurrection was snow white in May before they ruined it.
South, the Bay of Martinez is dotted with little freckles of islets, turning green, with white flowers in white snow.
The coast, too, before they piled their containers on top of it. filled with broken, useless trash for fat-fingered bourgeois children to play with.
Bet you've been sneaking around a lot. Hidden. Know any secret paths? Kuno knows paths.
I may. Classier.
He knows her, but hadn't heard the name.
You hadn't heard her name, had you?
My ears don't reach the city. With the victim.
There is a small tremble. Looks like a smile. A crooked smile. Yet isn't quite voluntary. He's about to burst.
You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer. Armored and armed. He wasn't human. The blunt end of a hammer. Dripping with blood.
I wouldn't say he didn't deserve it.
Beating us to the ground. Moaning with joy. You hounds get so thorough when a company-trained killer dies. I haven't seen you on this coast for 40 years. You know, maybe I should have killed one sooner. Got your attention. Now you stop beating druggies and prostitutes in your basement. Now you come to investigate. Not when they die by the hundreds.
This is it. Shot him. Shot him. Say shot him, not killed him.
All right, shot him.
Oh, the inhumanity. One paramilitary less in Revachol. I had them in my sights. Both of them. Him and the whore. I was breathing with them. In phase. And I pulled the trigger and flew on the air until I landed in his mouth. I didn't think I had a shot like that in me anymore. I did. I saw him kneel there with his mouth full of death, and that stupid look on his face. And his dick still in her. Nothing. I went to sleep. Next morning there were Maybells everywhere. The world was white, or what's left of it anyway. My last spring here. I knew the fascists would come to avenge their own. And so they did.
Fucking hell.
Well, that's the revelation. There you go.
Moronic, gloating psychopath.
Now, a motive. You still need a motive. The confession alone.
Wait, motive?
Enough.
Why?
He could say he was taking the fall for someone. Insane. Coerced. It's useless in court without a motive. Don't mess this up.
Didn't know about solving crime. Kuno, I hope the epilogue is just Kuno becomes the copyist cop of all cops.
I'm always looking.
You always peeping on people through your scope like that?
A rifle scope has the best magnification.
And if you don't like what you see?
Click.
Yes. Think of it as a form of critique.
You've got him going. Connect every little piece now. Wrap this up like
So
a gift.
what didn't you like?
Them. Fucking. I didn't like that.
All right.
Splat. A bloody spitball lands on the firewood.
A tragic comedy. Druggies, prostitutes, and rentiers.
A strange little engine seems to fire up in him again. It straightens his back. The familiar put, put, put of hatred.
Specifically, the whole city is a charnel house. Stripped clean and draped in neon. But Martinez is the worst. Because of the racists. Everyone is a racist in Martinez. It's their favorite thing to do in the whole world. Listening to race-themed radio shows. In the ruins, in their lorries. Pumped full of steroids and Radio Revachol 92. Race this, race that. It's all sanctioned by that social democratic union and the farce of a social democrat who runs it. Yes, the fly larva in his container. He let some nihilistic advertising yuppies erect a statue of Philippe III, a syphilitic murderer, on the town square.
Don't interrupt.
Spit on the working class. Not since the serfs of ancient Pericarnassus has history produced a more inert social class than the Martinez proletariat. The rest of Revachol at least pretends to rebuild. These people still live in ruins. In tents, like animals, like those boom-boom morons on the ice. A pity they didn't drown in that tent of theirs. The worst of them is the blood-drenched Sucrion on her yacht, licking her lips. The old whore's gone now. Her gun-toting porcelain men are dead. So, actually, no. The worst is that old cock parading around in his uniform, throwing balls all day. It's not enough that the
Well, I mean, that guy's dead now.
liberals are dancing on our graves. The old loyalist ghouls still parade the ruins too. Every morning he's there, while the parasites he fought to protect are off in Ozon, or Koyamorang, or some other island they built their palaces on, feeding on drugs and having sex with their own children. That's all the rich really want. Sex with their own children. Throughout history, even the royal bloodline of the suzerain, it's all just an excuse for them to have sordid sex. At least that old cunt, Frisell, is now dead. We did good when we pushed him under that horse car. If only, in the 30s, those disco whores.
The disco whores are too much. Hatred shuts down his brain's language center, leaving only a nonsensical sputter. There was something about a statue and nihilistic advertising agency people might be worth investigating. Boom boom morons on thin ice, going under. Those are the tent kids.
They were boom imbeciles. At least they're not there anymore. What more is there to say? They're duped by bourgeois.
I mean,
I've seen that kind pop up. Like,
well, you know, he's identified some problems. He might also be a grouchy old man who's lived by himself for 40 plus years.
What more is there to say? You've always got something to say.
I saw you. Serves that pigsty right to have them in there. Ghoulish sarcophagus. The ecclesiastes are all pedophiles. Every fucking morning for 34 years.
Oh, is it?
Ball.
Oh.
One ball against the other.
I don't know. Like whenever I'm getting impatient, I'm like just bailing on something. I just kind of, I was like, let me just role play this as truthfully as possible.
Radio June. Royalist ghouls played like it was life itself. Click, clack across the water each day. And that uniform, like a parrot plumage. I won't even mention...
Well, alright, let's just...
What is there to be agitated about? The unholy ghoul? I love it there. He reminds me of everything we fought for. At least we killed Afristel and his kingsman.
I can think of the last... I mean, besides speedrunning, I think the last time I did multiple playthroughs of a game to take different paths was probably like... probably like the Mass Effect games in like 2012.
Glad. It's all gone.
Oh, well, Parasite Eve. But that's a holiday tradition.
Hey, you sure we got all this shit? Right, give him his rights.
The words come to you, clear as day.
What?
But you said I would be taken to the...
The sum of all the erratic movements, fidgeting, and mood swings he's been exhibiting. The wind picks up. The silence on the water is broken all around you. Little shivers of waves appear.
See, that's what happens. That's what happens when you try to be Pharaoh. They get you.
Do you understand?
No, I don't want to. I have to stay here.
He's sweating. Beads are forming on his forehead.
We don't need your permission. Do you need to talk about that boat, though? How are we gonna take him?
Is he having a heart attack?
There it is again, to your north, as it has been since you came to the coast. The reeds whisper, stalks rubbing against each other. But then, in the middle of it, something completely different.
Oh.
It sounds like a bow, very slowly being drawn against the strings of a violin. A very small violin, made of reeds and rushes.
Maybe there is room for 3 on the boat?
Do you hear that?
What?
What a farce. What are you talking about? Is this really us?
Your skin crawls.
Someone about to kill him? The Insulindian Phasmid. Oh boy.
A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds, limb by limb, to then just stand there, moving its scythe-like arms in ghostly silence.
Blink.
It's still there, an unfolding mechanism of reed-like chitin, hovering in place.
What is that?
What are you talking about?
The giant stick insect.
There's nothing there.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks straight at you with its tiny pinprick eyes and its grotesquely small head. You feel your legs shaking under you and your gun hand move to your holster, but you don't have a gun.
I see it.
Tell me what you see, damn it. I can't make out one small thing in the reed.
Kuno, can you see it?
Yeah, I can fucking see it.
Thank God. If he can see, then maybe you're not insane. But that means it's really there, spinning slowly, in absolute silence. Its limbs long and slender.
Be very careful.
Hey there, Phasmid. How's it going?
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled at the tips. It is no more than 5 steps away from you. Reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks. The hiss is different from the strings you heard before. It says something else in a lower pitch.
Laid the pheromone on thick.
The Insulindian Phasmid?
Oh my God, Kim had the camera.
Do you have a camera?
Yeah. I don't have a camera. That sucks about Kuno.
He not as much as glances at the gigantic insect to his right, nor does it look at him. Its antennae take their measure of the air, slowly, searching for something.
Yes.
Slowly, with your breath held, you take 2 small steps toward the Phasmid. The creature lets out a series of ultrasonic clicks that swarm around your head like swallows. The tracheal system on the creature's abdomen expands in front of you to take in and expel air. It's smelling you. Hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. You're right below it now, looking up at the colossal chitin of its white limbs. The head of the creature is crowned by reeds, and its eyes are like small droplets of
It's
water.
smelling me.
This is so sick. It likes you.
The insect's head is crowned with reed-like scales, the shape of seed heads. They rustle as the air moves. The ventricles at its abdomen continue expanding, like lunglets, breathing you in, your sour, greasy semiochemicals on the breeze. The insect stops its stridulation, seeming to observe you. Below its crown of reeds, little pinprick eyes detect motion, glittering. The world stands still around you. Suddenly, there is silence. As you do, the invertebrate comes to life, its limbs moving independent of each other, as if each has a mind of its own. They are white, like stalks of porcelain, knitting above you, praying to you.
That's right. Pray to me.
Unwittingly, the insect continues its stridulations. As it moves, tuft-like structures still pretending to be plants rustle along on its joints. No reply. A total ancient silence comes from its mouth, along with what appears to be some kind of foam. The stridulations of its limbs continue all around you. You were right. Little bubbles form on the mouth parts of the creature, on its segmented lower lip. It looks to be foaming, slowly. The foam is white, then yellowish. The faintest smell, like you've never felt before.
Kuno, it's foaming.
Whoa! Maybe it's poison? Fucking hell.
The foam slowly turns a darker shade, like burnt caramel, as the insect moves its mouth parts, masticating. The little bubbles begin to burst, one by one, letting out that same smell, like summer burning.
What do you do? I know with parthenogenesis. Oh, is it about to make...
I exist.
Oh. Yo. I exist too.
Tell me what it's like for you.
I don't know.
What is your illness? For me, it is not like that. I have states, not the emotions. For example, I experience excitement at unexpected sugar rewards. But that is not important. Now I will tell you how it is for me. For me, it is a series of half-lit images.
Okay.
A kind of darkness being intruded upon.
Yeah, I mean, same, right? That's relatable.
Dim, moist. Shapes of plants and animals. And internal sensations.
Yeah, it's we're all insulin phasmids when you really think about it.
Tiny vibrations on the inside of my forearms. All speak of complexities totally beyond my understanding. I am at the end of a narrow funnel. Weightless. So light. It only feels like something to be me. In truth, perhaps I'm nothing. I certainly do not have a soul. And if I did, it would never ache.
What is happening right now?
I don't know. You're just a shadow for me. Far away, faintly transmitting. But for a curious smell. Are you sure?
Yeah, why do you ask?
Sometimes, when molting, I will grow a lost limb. One time something went wrong, and a small leg replaced the missing antenna.
That's cool.
No, the leg tried to move around independently, making it hard to walk.
Well, you don't have a foot there now.
Yes. Thankfully someone ate
Oh.
it. The next time I molded, I grew an antenna again.
Okay. So I'm a detective.
So am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemicals. What were you born to detect?
I was born to detect you.
Yes.
No one detected me for such a long, long time. For thousands of years. I dithered, out of sight. Trapped myself in greenery.
This is a masterpiece.
No one believed I exist. Almost no one. Until you came, detective. Dripping off blood that smells like strawberries. Across the calm sea. The first in 1,000 years.
Is this a dream?
No, you're awake. I am real. Light is forming me. This is real.
Where does this come from?
Not even the birds know that. Not even the water lily. You can also eat it. If it's a leaf, you can put it in your mouth. Yum yum. Or a reed.
Wait, so...
You look like a reed and you eat reeds?
Yes, they don't mind.
Have you accidentally eaten another phasmid?
Yes, I once cloned myself and ate the little ones. It was winter, and I woke up at the wrong time. It was an accident.
Wow. That's rough. What are you?
I am an unknown species of the order Phantasmadia, endemic to the Insulandian Isoma. For the last 350 years, I have hidden in plain sight, masquerading as the reeds, molding, cloning myself, unfolding at night to play with trash bins and boys. No, no one believed I exist. Almost no one. Until you came, detective. Dripping off blood that smells like
That's the wrong voice line.
across the calm sea. The first thing
Well.
I have stayed hidden through 4 forms of government and 2 scientific revolutions until I was accidentally discovered by a detective of the citizen militia in Rebelshaw, district of Martinez, March 51.
Are you the miracle?
No. You are the miracle. The moral of our encounter is I am a relatively medium life form, while you are extreme, all-engulfing madness. A volatile simian nervous system, ominously new to the planet. The Pale too came with you. No one remembers it before you. The Nidarians do not. The radially symmetrics do not. There is an almost unanimous agreement between the birds and the plants that you are going to destroy us all.
Wait, the pale is human made?
It is a nervous shadow cast into the world by you, eating away at reality. A great, unnatural territory. Its advent coincides with the arrival of the human mind. You're a violent and irrepressible miracle. The vacuum of cosmos and the stars burning in the Give me enough time, you will and replace us with nothing.
I'm glad reality is here to bring you back down.
We suspect it will be something like the oxygen holocaust that wiped out anaerobic life 2.6 billion years ago, when organisms first started breathing. Only much worse.
Instead of air, you exhale thoughts. There are no trees that eat thoughts.
Wait, worse how?
Everything your eyes touch goes back there, behind the nose mirror. What if you blink? Are we still here? Please don't blink. What if you misplace us all one day, or just forget?
Have I always thought this way?
No, you're only thinking it now. This is a revelation. Simian Butcher. Soon, one of you will close your eyes and open them to see that none of this ever existed.
Kuno, am I having a seizure?
Doesn't look like you're spazzing out. Kuno knows all about seizures.
What does it look like?
You're just staring at the giant insect.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm having a vision.
Cool. So's Kuno. Kuno's also having a vision of a giant insect. And it's real. Back off before it eats you.
Alright. I have to say goodbye now.
No, there is one more.
What? You know what? You're a pretty kind creature.
Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you. That woman. Turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward. Do it for the working class.
Wait, what woman?
You cannot lie to me.
Oh.
Behind you, it smells of fires. So awfully far you were prepared to go in her presence. And she was middle class. It doesn't take a 3-meter stick insect to tell you that.
As you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface.
Wow. All right.
And just like that, it's gone, skating away across the sea's calm mirror like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but circles on the water. And something under it, in the place it stood, bobbing there, among the reeds, a collection of items.
It's gone. Between those reeds there. Fucking Helican.
What's that in the water?
The fuck? Is that ceramic? And more stuff, like a nest in the reeds? We should peep it.
What now?
Yeah, Grandpa's not looking so good. We need to check on him.
Oh, it's the helmet. All right. Finally. Yes. Mission accomplished.
Brother, you've managed to collect all the armor pieces. Too bad it's too late for the big showdown.
Well, you know, I'm sure I'll have use for this armor in the future.
Future use for a future armor. Agreed. Gear up, heavy porcelain man. It's a violent world.
Cool.
What is it? What do you want from me? I can't go.
Something is very wrong with
How could you not see the phasmid?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring, black eyes glazed over and bulging from their sockets, his gap-toothed mouth shaking. A light shiver passes him, followed by nothing. His hands are trembling, and he breathes slowly. The boy waves his hand in front of the old man's face. The trembling mouth appears to sigh. There's no other response.
Yeah, this fried him. We gotta bring him to a doctor. Good news, this solves our boat and Piggy's problem. He's not going anywhere. He's trapped here.
Yeah, we found some things in the nest.
He stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him. Perhaps you should.
I lost.
He turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times. Beige and white stripes.
Hey, hey! You took the shot. Bang! And got rid of the evidence. Bug brought it back. Sound about right?
Silence. Not even a sigh. Nothing. Just dull staring. Not even rage left, wherever he is.
I can't believe that helmet, man. I kicked it into the fucking ocean and it washed up here. Or do you think the phasmid brought it here?
The plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slouched and his mouth open. The blacks of his eyes are receding. His pupils are returning to normal.
He's old and fried. Kuno's seen this, like, after a massive bender. Kuno's dad. I mean, getting arrested as a fucking giant stick insect jumps up behind you. That shit would break any man, even a
I think.
cool
Oh, I'll
man.
check again. I don't think there was anything.
Yeah, old man, hang tight. Let's slowly start shuffling off Death Island, okay? We're about done here.
Yeah, there's nothing. I don't have any more options to pick up stuff, so I don't think there's anything else.
ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
What is the ICM?
Is this a case for Detective Kuno? Idiot Cat Moon, inside car motors. Is Kuno magic? He is. Case solved.
Sounds an awful lot like.
Yeah, pig. That's letter shit for you. The alphabet. Shit looks upside down to Kuno.
With its horns in the sky. The symbol of the commune.
Dunno, maybe. Sorta looks like stars to Kuno. Or like islands, maybe? Fuck does Kuno know?
Thank you, Kuno. It's the DeLorean symbol of Insulinda. The face in the sea.
Who the fuck's gonna move it? The island janitor?
The dry grass crackles under your feet as you stop. Far away, birds' wings touch the still surface of the sea. The flock of quail departs, now more than 100 meters away, 102, 105. On the islet, there is almost no wind, just the light movement of air through the reeds. Bulrushes swaying on the waterline, long dried leaves chafing against each other, like a silent orchestra tuning at the beginning of some major work, of great importance to the few who attend.
What?
It's pretty silent on this island.
Fucking spooky, yeah. Is what it is.
The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
Cool fucking chain.
What do you think it was used for?
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno would use it to bring shit to the island.
The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
Oh yeah? We did good shit here, detective.
Thanks, Kuno. Sad FM.
The skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get in. The ride back is uneventful and quiet, but for the sound of conversation on the water, there is someone inland waiting for you. You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
All right, what am I doing now?
Look what the tide brought in.
Oh.
I want to call you a teapot, but I'm honestly kind of impressed. No idea where you got all that gear, but there's no doubt in my mind that some bad people are looking for it. Also, you look like a fucking idiot.
Whatever this is, it is completely unimportant compared to what you've just seen. This is the man with sunglasses from the Whirling in Rags. Where are his
All right, who are you people?
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstein. I believe we've met.
Oh, yeah, this dipshit.
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean-Vic Comard, and this is your special task force. Or what's left of it. Special Consultant Trent Heidelstam, Patrol Officer Judith Minot.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
The kid's about to say he's Kuno.
Wait for fucking what? I'm Kuno. We come from Death Island.
And he said it.
He said it.
Listen, Kuno. Harry and I are old friends. From way back. Mind letting us have a moment? Won't be long. I just need to talk to Harry about some of the things I think he's done wrongly.
Wow. Who's this asshole?
Good luck with that. Sounds like you're in some shit.
So, okay, you're the man with sunglasses.
That's right. And you're some kind of murder machine. Oh, really? They don't seem bothered by it. That's because you're a cop in an exoskeleton.
I guess so.
Yes, that has always explained it.
This is not the first time he's seen you all decked out in Waco.
Vic, calm down.
We're not forgetting about anything. Look at you.
Ari, we want to help you. Trent, I believe this is where you come in?
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science.
Trent, what are you going on about?
My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
No, Trant. It's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
What does he have to say for himself? He left you to catch the bullets. Shit, kid. What an interesting moniker.
So...
Yes, I'm Trant Heilerstein. I never said I wasn't Trant Heilerstein.
So what are you special consulting here?
What indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed in Königstein in the 30s, like partial psychotraumatic amnesia, group personality theory.
He's here to see if you're insane. He's smart. Let's move on.
How'd you know I was here?
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
And after all that Sylvie stuff.
Shit, kid. He didn't betray you. He just told us the direction you went in. Who's Sylvie?
Look, I did it and I saved his establishment.
Strange. He didn't mention that. In fact, the establishment didn't look saved at all. There was a giant aerograffito in front of the building. It was on fire.
Oh, well, okay, I lit it on fire.
I knew it. Didn't I tell you, Trant? I told you it was our shit, kid.
The line is from Lou Giaton's Mirova 82, isn't it? About girl-child communism, the titular returning character to ghost the apparition of... Good choice, Harry.
He is correct. It was the Seraillese poet Lou Giaton who, in the 50s of the last century, composed it.
Don't encourage him, Trant.
Okay.
So where have you been all this time?
God damn it, Harry. You told us to fuck off. You said we are cramping your style. You're detective god. Fuck everything. All will burn. Detect or die. And you were probably right too. I would have never let you abduct a kid and take him on a creepy boat trip in the middle of fucking March.
You talking about Kuno? Major Kuno wasn't abducted, you fucking fat dink. Fuck out of here.
It wasn't like that.
Fuck you, Harry. We didn't know there was gonna be a tribunal, did we?
So why didn't you detect or die then?
Oh, you think it was cool? You saying that? Aesthetic somehow? You were crying when we got here. Breaking things. You said we were going into the abyss. None of us wanted to see the abyss, so we fucked off. Like you told us to. Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar.
Yeah, I got it. Major Crimes Unit. Well, who else is in it?
Refresh your memory? It's a goddamn Major Crimes Unit. There's you, me, Jude, Trant fucking Heidelstein, and Guillaume Baby.
I'm technically just a civilian advisor.
Fuck you. You're part of this shit show. Oh, that's an interesting story, actually. Guillaume Baby is a police reporter who joined our team. He was really good. Then he left, because he lost faith in your ability to lead the unit. Other people have left too. Good, smart people. People we won't get back. Only me and this really patient patrol officer are still here. And Trant, because I'm forcing him to stay.
Yeah, Trey's going in all different directions.
Is this Guillaume Bevy blonde and partial to sunglasses?
See? There. He's getting it. I was impersonating him. Look at me, Angie baby. It was going to be funny. But then, you really did have brain damage. So, not so much anymore. Do? It's a Major Crimes Unit. We clear the desk of cases so Precinct 41 doesn't look like the worst station in town. We're shit tier now, Harry. Because of you. The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia, episodic and semantic.
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of money, e-solar, pal, and so on.
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Logically? psychologically,
It's obviously a science thing.
socioeconomically.
Corresponding to the 20-centimeter hole in your brain? Sure.
Something wrong with
This
Martinez.
theory has great symmetry. Yes, yes. Anomaly. Look, I get it. In your delirium, you came up with an anthroponetic explanation for why you're such an insane drunk. And I understand. I've been there. Perhaps it's not because he's a petulant teenager in a 40-year-old man's body. Perhaps it's pale-related? Perhaps it's extra-physical? Or perhaps it can be cured with mesmerism. But then I think, no, that's unlikely. He's probably just an asshole. A drunk asshole who pretends to have amnesia to get out of shit.
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before. Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the two drunks case, the other when we looked into that mural.
The two cases in your ledger, the unsolvable case and the New World mural, those were recent. Those cases were hard on you.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect? Look at the sensory input here. Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world tape, to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total input. Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for it to end.
Okay, Trump, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want to know that.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
I don't want to be in your unit. You're all jerks.
No, Harry. Fuck you. You already fucked us. I've already explained this shit to Price twice, to Berdiaeva 4 times. I'm your partner. I answer for you when you're not there. Now, nothing. Now we're just going to stand here.
All right. Oh, really?
No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to our motor carriage?
The motor carriage.
There, Harry?
Lie. Just bide your time. Ask something, then lie.
Hold on. In the ocean?
Yes, in the ocean, under the sea. Our work vehicle with fish and clams and other sea shit. Jacob Irv? I know who Jacob Irv is. I wanted to give you a chance to stop fucking me. How naive of me. You drove a 45,000 real police vehicle into the ocean. What did I expect? It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
I got my badge right here.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge slips out of your hand.
Catch it. Yes.
Not today, badge.
Behold, my badge.
And your gun?
As if having your badge and gun are natural states, not achievements.
I upgraded my gun to a rifle.
Upgraded it? I don't care about your weapon mania, Harry. I only care about your official sidearm.
Yo, I
lost.
Killed a man from a kilometer away.
I don't care. Where is the gun the RCM gave you to kill people with? Where is
I don't have that one.
I knew it. I told you he didn't have it.
This isn't cause for celebration. It's bad.
Oh, I would say.
Look, I tried to get it, but the person didn't show up at the appointed time in the appointed
place.
place.
Stolen rifle away before you kill someone.
So it doesn't even matter that I found my
You
gun.
were never supposed to lose it in the first place. Not lost is your gun's natural state, you drunk bum. So you forgot to drink? I don't buy it. Why do you smell like a corpse then?
Oh, come on. You're gonna cut him some slack. Pig's been working hard. digging through the guts of corpses and shit.
Yeah, because I handled
shot and
an
shit.
actual corpse.
I don't believe you. You're drunk. You let a suspect escape, a certain glacier, because you were too drunk to assess our flight risk.
We've read the report, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsuhagi's. We know.
Look. She gave us a vital clue. Not taking her in. We didn't need her.
Oh, well. If she was nice. I'm not even gonna get into the other suspect, who also escaped. Yeah, Ruby something. Or the fact that you're Everard Claire's little peony now, doing I don't know what for him. That's small-time stuff. That's nothing. That's a humorous anecdote. Compared to the 7 people who were gunned down, the streets are literally red with blood. Lieutenant Kitsuragi is barely
guy's very
clinging to
judgmental.
life in the hospital. Harry, it was fucking mass murder.
Yo, I'ma stop you right there, fuckface. It's Kuno time. No, you've explained enough, pig. Kuno takes care of this
I hope
shit
Kuno
now.
just kills the guy.
First of all, yo, those guys were all the guys in the armor, the Union guys.
Oh, up to 8 folks can die.
So Kuno's dick. You don't know me. You don't know what happened here. You don't know this shit. Automatic fucking weapons, urban battleground shit, battle lines drawn in blood, blood's meridian. You don't know this shit. Now, Kuno wasn't there. Right, you getting this? Kuno was breaking it up with Kuno's main bitch, see?
Oh no, they broke up.
But when Kuno got there, Pig had
I feel like
fucking
Liz is probably the person I saved, but I'm not sure.
smoked all those dinky fuckers, saved this shit, Martinez shit. I see he's mourning and shit. His main pig got semi-wasted, sent to the boo-boo mobile. Kuno steps up. Kuno fucking fills those shoes, big boy shoes. Detective Kuno.
He comes to a sudden, abrupt stop.
Are you done?
Yo, Kuno feels like you weren't really listening to Kuno. You were hearing, but you weren't listening. Fucking the armor boys came to Martinez to fuck shit up. Hardy boys or whatever the fuck they are. They were telling everyone and their mum how they wasted one of those armor fucks. It was always gonna go down like that. My pig stepped up, got fucked in the leg for it. Sacrifice style.
Not bad, Kuno. Could be a little shorter, though.
Yes, I understand. He was in the fight.
Second, you dinky fucking asshole. This pig right here. This oink oink motherfucker solved that shit on Death Island. Case solved. Go home or fuck off.
Look, we solved the case, all right?
Yeah, some fucked up grandpa did it. Fucking grandpa in the woods or some shit. Old shit. Kuno doesn't know about that. Look, the real shit here is... Yeah, straggler, sure. Are you getting this smart shit? The old fuck killed him. Confessed to it too. We got him snitching on himself. Popo style.
A straggler. From the revolution.
Yeah, fucko. He's on the island right now, in a coma or some shit. Oh, and we also got the gun. Gun of the killer shit. You know what I mean? Now, let's get our big boy shit on.
He means murder weapon.
Yeah, we have the murder weapon.
Mm-hmm. Murder weapon. Big boy shit. My piggo tried to show ya, but you shit the bed. Yeah, big shit. Now listen up, Sufuck. You're gonna shit yourself because it's gonna get wacko natural.
Wacko natural. I think I know what it's going to be.
Yeah, tell him. It's wacko natural.
There's a fucking 4-ton
Yep,
mantis on the
there we
island.
go. I knew.
What? Sorry, kid. Me and Harry need to.
Yo, this is like the biggest moment in history right now. You wanna fucking listen to what's coming out of Kuno's mouth. We saw a giant insect, white as fuck. Literally the Insulindian phasmid or some shit. Praying mantis style. It was 3 meters tall, and this pig right here.
His hand is shaking with rage and excitement.
This fucking old popo discovered it. Me and the pig bacon discovered a new species. It was beautiful. It was... You ain't seen this kind of animal before? Fucking miracle shit. This case, this fucking grandpa shit, this ugly shit, it's nothing. We saw a ghost. A real life ghost. Like he fucking proved ghosts are real. It's that big, popo. It's fucking...
His eyes are welling up now.
Why are you not fucking shitting yourselves? What's wrong?
Did he just say Insulindian phasmid?
I don't know. I zoned out. Harry, did you just pick up some minor
Whoa.
bum and pin it on him?
You aren't fucking listening. The bum is nothing. This is science history here. It was the Insulindian phasmid. It's connected to the shit.
Okay.
Tell him.
There was a phasmid, but it's not connected to the case.
Lieutenant, please. You have to have more than just a mantis. The straggler, stick to that. You said you solved the murder.
It's not going well. Present something now. Something sane and clear. Make your case. Something that proves you haven't lost your mind. No, there was a giant insect, and they have to understand that. You will find proof. Don't give up.
Yeah, the killer. We have a motive.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym. The custom started in Grad, where they have patrons.
Oh my god, shut up, Trant.
This man would be Lilian's son, Lilianovich. The custom was overturned after the revolutions failed, but not before making it to Revachol.
He thinks this detail bolsters your straggler theory.
It is what a soldier of the ICM would be called.
Okay, Trant, thank you. I get it. Harry, no more giant insects. You said you have a motive.
This narrow-minded pig. I can't fucking...
Bring him to heel. Get the kid in line. You could use his help here.
Yeah, check this shit. He's like some fucking old-school warrior. Man from Hemdall shit. Only against rich people and... pederasts, I think. Kuno doesn't know what a pederast is. Kuno's not a university. But he did that shit to get the Union fucks killed, so they get the other fucks killed. Boom! Giant killstorm. Mastermind shit. Only like a really old mastermind who's fucking stupid.
Okay, mastermind.
He's not getting it.
Yeah, he's a trained sniper. The weapon he used, the ballistics match.
Yeah, like the ballistics too, pig. We got him knee-deep in popo shit.
Okay, Kuno, okay. And he'll confess? To prosecution too? Resuscitated. That sounds great.
Jean, he has it. No more cooperation needed. He had a civilian there for the confession. This is doable.
Okay, we'll see about it when we get Coast Guard on the island.
There. No one is saying anything. The silence agrees. This is good. They can't deny it.
Alright, so what do you say? Huh? Huh?
No. Sure, you got the case together. You can do police work. In bouts. That's not a surprise to me. Even the insect? I don't care. But you're an alcoholic, and you've been drinking. Again. I won't let my life unravel because of this.
He has. That's true.
It's tough. One of the toughest addictions to overcome. Comparable only to heavy synthetic opiates. Even morphine is easier to kick than alcohol, statistically. The odds are against him, especially at his age.
He's too old. He's been like this for too long. I've seen him try many times. It's a farce by now.
For the planetary proletariat. Think. You can detect in Jamrock, Boogie Street, Kuron, Leroyam, Underground, Coal City, on the 881. It will all be yours to sift through when the last snow has melted.
Whatever. I'm not that person anymore.
Listen to this shit, man.
Detective, I just don't want this trial to go on any longer. It's cold outside and let's just go.
Fucking Harry. Fuck you for bringing this kid with you. It's only because he's defending you. It's the only reason you're not staying here to die. You manipulative son of a bitch. It is cold, and we have vehicles in the square. The perp needs to be taken into custody.
Wait, do I have
Let's
questions?
Move on.
The man looks westward, impatiently, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Am I a dirty cop?
No.
Oh. A suspect seemed to think.
You're too unstable to work for my boss. You're suicidal, Harry. No mob boss would take you.
Oh.
I assure you, I wouldn't consult for a corrupt unit.
He would immediately backpedal out of it.
Why am I like this?
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, You were drunk.
You really went with it too. Really maximized the damage.
Dora something. Dora Ingelund? Yeah, you mentioned her name.
Not Dora Dubois.
Man, we weren't. Well, Dora England.
Something like that. Hafvasan.
Vasa is where beautifully and impossibly blonde people.
Encyclopedia.
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol. God, I don't know. 6 years ago? She was way before my time. No, it was 6. Like ancient. It's an old man thing. Two
Old man.
years equals
Yeah,
one
Encyclopedia not helping. Ever.
And Dora Ingelund really tore you a new one. A big one. Incredibly bangable.
Figures.
Extremely fuckable, Harry. Gorgeous. A gorgeous bourgeois woman. Wayfish. Like a Welkin, basically.
Snow Welkin. Blonde Welkin. Pain Welkin.
I've only seen a picture. But it's obvious you formed a real spiritual connection with how pretty she was. One you never recuperated from.
Look, the sun is about to go down. It's time to go.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river. Way east. Hard to say which came first.
All right, shut up.
Is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit. Not a psychologist. Several degrees harder. Is there something
all right. Shut up.
He's heard enough about this.
Who is Lena?
She lives at 1113 Tabernacle Road in Jamrock. Remember?
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where you live on Perdition.
Fine. If we're gonna drop you off anyway.
Kuno, what are you gonna do?
Fuck do you think? Gonna rock that law enforcement shit with you guys? Detective Kuno? Like promised?
Like you promised?
I didn't promise anything.
You're gonna lie after what we just been through? Let Kuno refresh you. Kuno said he'd take your crippled ass to the island if you take Kuno to Jamrock. Boatman Kuno.
I'm quite sure it wasn't like that, sire.
You're staying here.
The fuck? Kuno's been seen with you, out in the open. He's free game right now, singing to the popo phone, fucking informant shit. Got pig all over me, smoked pig.
You're what, 10, 11?
Kuno's fucking 19.
You have to be 15 for the junior officer program, and you are not.
Hey, understand this. They're gonna hang me by the nuts if you leave me here. You want that on you, a dead kid, or you want the Kuno at your station solving shit, like we just did.
His hands are shaking and his face is white.
He has nothing.
I know 100 kids with nothing, Harry. We can't make them all cops.
You don't have to make them cops. Only Kuno. Kuno's an asset.
He was on the. He can do this.
I don't care. He can't be a cop. He's just a kid who says every 4 seconds.
I won't say it. I won't say it anymore.
His teeth are clenched and his throat moves in a gulping motion.
Maybe you can take the kid with you. Enroll him a year earlier and say he's 14. If he...
I promise I won't say it. I won't say any of it anymore.
Oh, for God's sake. Yes, we'll do it.
Another sigh.
All right, I'm ready.
Good.
Fuck it. Let's go. Tron brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
Under the noonday sky, the great district hums. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls, and chimney stacks. Fire traps as far as the eye can see. From Main Street to Precinct 41, to Boogie Street, forking into the snow-swept horizon. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time. Torsen? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Yes. Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Ptolemy Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in his office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the people. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minnow? Of course.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
We got Kuno. What? Kuno just puts his head straight into the door. Oh boy. Oh god, what? Don't close it on. Oh, don't close it on Kuno. Yeah, this is a silly time. I definitely feel like it was like. I think the hardest part for me was like I would like get really focused on one thread, and the game would want to go on a long tangent. Like it's definitely like your ability to be patient with tangents. Like the tangents are rewarding in this game, but like you also have to really be ready to switch gears, and like definitely it's hard to do that sometimes. Where I'm like, no, the mystery, or you know something like that. But this is a neat game. This is a fun time. We did it. We finished Disco Elysium. Mission accomplished. I've finished an isometric RPG. Well, look, I'm impatient with tangents sometimes. All right, not all the time. That reminds me, actually, I should make sure while the credits are rolling. Oh, I think this is all good. Okay. Oh no, Diego! Why are you filing a complaint? What about? Oh no, Icy was giving you raspberries. I'm sorry, buddy. That's very rude. Does this game make you love her? I think so, potentially. What am I? Yeah, I mean, the game definitely jumped through some weird frames. And it's like, oh, Harry went on a bender again. Are we bringing him back? Shout outs to all these people who did some cool stuff. Fuck you, Gary. The crypto fascist. This time was different, it's true. Wait. Oh, wait a second. Virgil Texas was the smoker on the balcony? I feel like I should have recognized that. I guess he was doing a voice. I didn't realize there were clowns in this game. I was like, Will Menaker and Virgil Texas. Wait a second. I feel like I knew that in the back of my head, but I forgot it. Oh, all right. We don't. Get me out of here. No. Oh, we're stuck here. All right. Really? This game's not letting me get out of this. All right. All the credits. Involuntary. Well, I guess I'll use this opportunity to get ready for spreadsheeting. Okay. Yeah, I think Chapo Trap House, is that the podcast? Yeah, that sounds right. I listened to a few eps of that. They're fine. I don't know. I feel like they have a reputation for occasionally being edgy. Whatever. Yeah. Well, problem is, like, sometimes in our decorum-brained, diseased world, being honest is being edgy, but also sometimes it's just being annoying. I imagine they do both. All right, well,